All right, gang. I hope you can hear me. Not that anybody's watching or listening, but there may come a day where you go back and look at these and think, I saw him before he was dead. Anyway, it's already noon, almost noon 30, and I'm finally in the garage. Like a lot of people in our country, I got up this morning, eventually. Actually been up for like 5 hours, but at this point, who's counting? And the first thing I did was check my Mega Millions tickets. I did not win. Well, I didn't win the jackpot. I won a little bit. About 25% of what I spent. But yeah, so who's counting that either? I still feel like I'm ahead on the whole lottery thing, but who's counting that too? And then I decided to do some, shall we call it, meal prep. I had some ground beef in the fridge that needed cooked, so I made myself a little hamburger patty. Stuck it in the fridge for later. Pre-prepped my father's breakfast, cut up some fruit for him, and then I started what I hope will be a really good low-carb dinner. I saw a video this morning that inspired me, and of course I wanted to put my own twist on it and add some flavor. And if it works out, I'll share it with you, but it's going to be a Hispanic-inspired / flavored air-fried chicken tenders. So, yeah, we'll see how that works out. The chicken is currently cooking in the crock pot in a can of enchilada sauce. When the chicken is done and ready to just be shredded because it's falling apart anyway. I trim the hell out of my chicken breasts. I mean, I get that tendon and every little scrap of skin and whatever else is in there out. Especially when I'm going to shred it, so I don't even care if I have to cut it up to get all that stuff out. But I'm going to take that chicken then, drain off the excess sauce, leave a little bit, drain off most of the sauce, just a can of enchilada sauce. And yes, the brands that have the more authentic looking, made in Mexico flavor is better than Old El Paso, but Old El Paso is sold at Sam's and it's close enough. I'm going to take that chicken and I'm going to stir in some pre-shredded, which I know everybody says, don't use pre-shredded cheese. Pre-shredded Sargento. Sargento beats the poop out of Kraft. It just does. And they have a couple of different varieties on Mexican / taco flavored cheese. But the one actually called taco is really good. And you can taste the taco seasoning when you have it. And I'm sure it's a mixture of cheddar and jack, probably. Not pepper jack, because gooberhead in there won't eat spicy stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to stir in that cheese. I'm probably going to also stir in a small can of diced green chilies. I'm such a sucker for those. I put them in everything that's Hispanic or Mexican flavor. And then I'm going to try some, just that mixture made into a little tender ball, whatever you want to call it. Probably air fry it just like that. But some I'm going to quote unquote bread in finely ground Quest taco flavored protein chips. If you haven't had those, they are such a nice treat if you're diabetic or keto. So I'll let you know how that turns out later. I hope it's good because I'm hungry already. Anyway, so that brings me to a question. And if you're watching this and you want to hit me up on the comments or whatever, let me know. I've been a diabetic for 16-ish years. I understand the diabetic diet. Simply put, low carb is the diabetic diet. What's the difference between low carb, diabetic friendly, and keto? I know keto emphasizes protein and fat. But damn it, carbs are vegetables and fruit too. I'm not sure you should be without that because there's protein there, a little bit, but there's so many other nutrients besides just the carbs, and most of the carbs in fruits and vegetables. If it's not straight up fructose, it's fiber, and your body needs that. Yeah. All you keto people, welcome to eating like a diabetic. Hope you enjoy it. It's pretty good, but it gets old sometimes. Anyway. So, I'm going to get started on my workout here. I'll probably take some video, maybe not. Either way, I'll share it with you later. And then, hopefully, after dinner, I can tell you how good my dinner was. Stay tuned. Peace out, party people.